Innovation is critical to every organisation, but it can't happen in a vacuum.
To achieve sustainable, repeatable innovation, you need tools or a framework. Future 360 is such a framework. You've got Future Past, Future Beside, vertical and horizontal, and you've also got Future Ahead and Future Beyond. Let me explain. Let's look at Future Past. Take a look at your industry and what happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago that perhaps is ripe for returning. For example, Parker jackets, vinyl records are on the comeback. Look what BMW did to Mini. But a great example I really love is the Cambridge Satchel Company. Julie Dean, the founder, in 2008 had this idea that these old leather satchels that were used in the Second World War by kids and so on were ready for a comeback because she wanted to buy her daughter one and she couldn't find one anywhere. It is now a $65 million business. What a success. And that's by looking at the past. Next, let's look at Future Beside. Let's start off with horizontal. This is where you look at industries that have got similar dynamics or infrastructures or processes to yours. So a good example would be for the parcel and logistics industry to look at the airline industry. The airline industry has passengers and planes and airports. The parcel industry has parcels, vehicles, vans, hubs and depots. So what could the parcel industry learn from what the airline industry has done? A good example would be how the airline industry give real-time information on the arrival of planes, and you've got an app on your phone. So the parcel industry is doing that. They even talk about in-flight changes to how you want your parcel delivered. So there are real parallels. So what parallel industry could you take a look at and learn some lessons from? Now, vertical is different. This is where you look at your supply chain. You look vertically up and down the supply chain. See what ideas you can get about how you can improve your processes or improve your proposition, maybe through better collaboration or partnering. But this will drive innovation. A good example of this would be if you were an accountancy practice and you looked up the supply chain into accounting software and started to create better interfaces to make it easier for your clients to do their bookkeeping and their record keeping and pass it on to you seamlessly to improve your process and improve their experience. Also, take a look at just ahead. What's going to happen in your industry or in your geographical area in the next 12 months? It might be an event like the World Cup, and you could adapt your marketing to tune into the football frenzy that's going to happen during the World Cup. It could be an event being organised by your local Chamber of Commerce or the Institute of Directors. And finally, Future Beyond. This is where you're looking at a 2, 3, 4 year time frame and look at what could be happening. We're already seeing examples of a seismic shift in behaviour in society now. You can go visit your GP online through a Skype call. 5G will be coming around the corner very shortly. That's going to unleash a whole load more opportunity for streaming and having direct relationships. How could that affect your business?
Don't you and your team operate in a thought vacuum like this. Use a framework. Use something like Future 360.